son. You're alive. Oh, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to last with that. Seeing that in the background. Hello and welcome.
Hi guys.
Oh yeah, well like in the back. Oh yeah, that cannot be there. That's not gonna work at all. Well, ring light. Nope. I'm glad I did because now I know in the future that it must go where. Home.
Do I look like sleepy already? Hi guys.
While we rearrange,
Welcome back.
we're not walking back anywhere. This is literally your first time
Oh
being
yeah,
online.
it's not welcome back.
Hello,
I mean,
guys.
it's been quiet a long time since we were in YouTube,
Okay.
and now we're making what is this soft launch?
We're making what?
We're back.
We're back. Okay.
Yeah, we're planning to make more vlogs the
Okay.
next couple.
What are you planning on making your vlogs about?
So
What?
my husband is asking me what, but let's wait until he's done rearranging.
Why? Can nobody hear me? You
Um,
want me to rearrange and not say anything?
no.
So let's
That's
talk.
a good. So
What?
we have so much going on right now,
Okay.
and first of all, we're doing business here in Thailand, so we're kind of busy last couple months. We are, as you can see, we have our own studio now, and this is our house, and it's open for booking this coming April 2026.
Okay. All right.
So yeah,
That's
that's
good.
our business. Our business is Airbnb.
Okay.
So you gotta, huh?
Sorry if it's loud.
Okay, yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me for the.
We're gonna keep talking. Where are we going?
Yeah. So my husband is currently arranging his studio. This is my husband's studio. So we have supposedly 3 bedroom, but we made this room just studio for him because
Not for me. It's for everyone.
yeah, for everyone.
And then so the goal is for veterans out there that need assistance
Mm-hmm.
with their
Claims.
DEA claims.
Yeah.
They will have the ability to
To
not
use.
only come here and get help, assistance in
Mhm.
filing their claims properly,
Yes.
but they'll be able to find some peace at the exact same time. Because there are lots of veterans out there that are just, for the most part, when it comes to their environment, have a problem with filing their claim. There's so much going on, especially in the US. So one of the major reasons why we wanted to go live is because we want to talk to our veterans in the States who need help with their claims, but are also looking to travel and get away from the matrix of the West. Yeah. So, few things that we got going on, but at the end of the day, we're just here to answer as many questions as you guys have. So, as you come into our live, well, I mean, this is our first time.
We
So
appreciate.
see, now we got the ring light behind.
We appreciate it if you will ask questions.
Yeah, ask
Yeah,
questions, guys.
so
And
ask
let's
questions.
see.
We're
Ooh,
dark.
now I can't be seen. Now I'm going away. I don't know.
So
That's not gonna work. Well, guys, like I said, we're working on a few things here. I don't think they care so much about the ring light just bouncing off
yeah,
as much as they care about the
I have my own ring light on my
on
forehead.
your
Look.
forehead also. Yeah, I got a little
My
bit of
eyeglasses too. Look.
let me go. So, with our first live stream here on YouTube, hello and welcome, guys. As you, I guess in the future, see this live stream, we want you to know that we appreciate you hanging out with us in 2026, but we're also looking forward to a lot more things to come. So, our board back here has got a lot of handwriting. I'm finding it very, I guess, calming to be able to write my thoughts out so I don't have to guess
It's
it again
our
later.
reminders
Yeah.
with things that we need to accomplish and what we already accomplished.
Exactly. My wife will be starting school here very soon. She will be utilizing her Chapter 35
35 DEA.
DEA benefits through the VA. And what will you? What's going to be your degree? What's your degree?
So I'm going to take in the Philippines way back 2 years ago. I was a nursing assistant in the Philippines. So I want to have a degree in nursing. So because I want to be able to help my husband with veterans. Diba? They
Yeah.
use like claims for their
Yeah.
claims.
You know, something I want to ask you because I know it's been a long time since we talked about it, and we actually did a few times
Mm.
on camera,
Yeah.
but I don't think ever live. We should talk about how we met.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let
Do
me
you
start.
know today is January 14th? Guys, today is January 14th. And this is the day our first ever date
I have no
2
idea. See,
years
This
ago.
is something that only Filipinos, no, I maybe women, definitely. Women and then especially Filipinos are
My
going to be the ones that remember
husband,
these things.
me
I
and
don't
my
remember.
husband met January
I
11th.
would never remember something.
And then we had our first date by January 14th. So today is January 14th. So I just remember.
I thought our first date was Valentine's Day.
No, our first date, we weren't couple yet. This is just our like we're teasing each other. You want to go out? Okay, let's go out. So we watch Avatar.
Okay, we did go watch Avatar.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so
now
I guess
there's
that would
like
be a
four
first date.
for the fourth
Yeah.
Avatar.
But I always tell my wife, I never liked Avatar, but I knew she would, so
Yeah.
I never liked Avatars. That's just me. Anyway, okay, so it's
Yeah.
our first.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
today was our.
Okay,
I don't know if
That's nice.
you can consider it anniversary or
I
something.
guess it would be an anniversary.
So yeah, so
I mean, if
that was
you-
2 years ago. That was way back 2023, and then
I'm gonna cry. Oh, wow.
2 weeks,
Nice.
a month later.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Isn't it ironic? January 14 was our first date. By February 14, I was pregnant already.
Wow. Maybe you need to tell people about this because that sounds like a
That's
story.
a
Yeah.
month ago.
So okay, we're gonna get into how we met and how we came to this point. How about we just go through the full timeline? How about that? Let's just try working through the full timeline of how we met and how we got to this point. I wish these chairs would get a little
like I
closer.
said a while ago, we are reintroducing our page because we were gone for few months.
Yeah, we were working really hard on
Yeah.
getting things prepared for, I mean, not just veterans, but
For the house too.
Yeah.
Our official home here in Thailand.
So,
we-
okay, so how did we met on January 14th?
We met January 11.
January 11th.
He was a patient in the hospital where I was
We met on
working.
my brother's birthday.
Yeah, that was Christian's birthday. He had appointment, X-ray appointment, and then one of my colleagues called me. She said, "I'm going to introduce you with someone." I was like, I saw him. Of course, I checked if he's smoking, and I was like, oh, and then
That's not what she said.
what?
That's not what she said.
What did
That's
I?
what she said.
I didn't. I was like, I'm not
She
interested.
gave well, you know how cats, when they get the fur ball caught, this is what she came out of the room, she stuck her head
No.
around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, I'll go this
That-
way. She stuck her head around the corner, she said, and
I
then
didn't
walked
say
back,
that.
and then walked
I
back into
said
the
I'm
room.
not interested, and then 5 minutes later, I went out in my office from my office. So yeah, we had a little chit chat. He told me he's not interested on dating a nurse.
I was not
Good
interested
thing
in dating
I
nurses.
am not a nurse. I told him I am not a nurse. I'm a nursing assistant, but
See?
at the same time,
Super
I'm a
sarcastic.
secretary.
Yes. Okay. So I subscribe to the thought process that it's difficult to date people in medicine because they're constantly being called in and out. Like that's a industry, that is a profession that never ends, you know? So honestly,
But
you never spend any time with each other.
it's high
It's not,
paying job.
you know, even if it's high paying though, it's almost not worth it. So my thought process is that as a man, I would much prefer to be out and doing my thing for work wise than my wife. Even if she works, I don't have a problem with that, but not to work 12, 13, 14 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I was
not.
working 12 hours a day
Yeah,
way
that's
back
too much.
then.
That's too
From
much.
7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
So, okay, so let me say. So now,
But now I'm ready to take up nursing.
okay,
My degree.
wait, let's.
Not
So
yet,
now
not
she
yet.
sticks her head around the corner. She goes, ah, like the kitty cat, fur ball in her throat. And then I said, before then though, because Ma'am Grace, shout out to Ma'am Grace. What's up, Ma'am Grace? Shout out to Ma'am Grace. We hope to see you again here very soon. We're looking forward to seeing you. So she asked me, are you single? Because Filipinos go right into you. And she, 5 minutes into meeting me, Ma'am Grace was already asking me, where was my wife? Where's my girlfriend? And I said, I don't
Why
have
would I
one.
want to date someone who is married and
But-
has a girl?
No, Ma'am Grace was asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so because Filipinos don't hold
She's
back
asking
as
for
Americans,
me on my behalf.
as Westerners, we don't ask those types of questions when we first meet people.
Yeah.
Filipinos don't have those same qualms about them. They go right in. So 5 minutes into meeting me, she was already asking me if I was married or if I was single. I told her
we're feeling
it's
close.
all good because I don't date nurses. And she said, oh, I bet if you met this nurse, you would. I said, okay, we'll see. So of course, what's up, guys? As you come into the room, let us know where you're from. We are in Krabi Thailand right now, and we're talking about the first time we met.
By the way, I'm Filipina and my husband is American.
This is literally the first time we've talked about this, and it's funny that we're talking about it on the day that we went out on our first date. Okay, then so Mel Grace says I'm gonna go get her. She comes around the corner, and I said, "Oh, well, I enjoy glasses. I do. I enjoy the librarian look. It is a thing for me. It is what it is, and the scrubs on top of it. So one of my favorite shows ever is the TV show Scrubs, and to see a female, even though I never would date a female in my head, as a nurse, to see one is a different story. So she looked very nice in her scrubs, and I said, "Oh." But then she stuck her head around and went around the corner and said, "Ah."
Even though I did that just a trivia. I was the one who asked him to go out first. I asked him, "Do you eat Korean barbecue? Maybe we can."
You asked me to go first.
Yeah. That's why we
That's
plan.
not.
We plan.
Don't go so far. Don't go. No.
No. We plan
Oh.
on going out. That is the reason why he gave me his WhatsApp.
The reason you're
number.
moving too fast is because you don't want to tell the truth about this. You left and you had to come back again. You had the Ma'am Grace had to drag you back out. And then on top of it, she wouldn't take my information. Ma'am Grace had to take her phone and type for her. Oh, shout out to Ma'am Grace.
She added.
Shout out to Ma'am Grace.
My colleagues, Ma'am Grace, added him using my phone in Facebook.
So okay, so now see why she's fast forwarding. So let's slow down. So she wants to make it seem like she pursued me when truly she didn't, but she made it mutual very quickly, which I enjoyed. I did not want to be with somebody who made it too easy, too quick, of course, but she made it just right. So okay, so now on the 14th now, we're going out on our first date.
We had this misconception. I don't know if you can call this.
Okay.
When you said dating in the Philippines, that means you're on getting to know each other stage.
Okay.
So I think it's a culture shock for him. When I told him, "Are we going to date?" He was like, you're not my girlfriend.
We weren't dating.
We
That's not
weren't
what we call it
dating.
in the
Yeah,
US.
yeah.
In the
I think
States, in the
that's
West, we don't call it
yeah.
dating.
But in
You have
the
to make it
Philippines,
official.
if you said dating,
Yes.
you're in your
We can
getting
go
to
out
know, yeah,
on a
on a
date.
date. Yeah,
We went out on a date, but we weren't dating.
dating.
Okay, I was what they would what we would call courting.
Yeah, courting.
We would call courting,
Courting stage.
but
But
that's
we don't have
definitely not dating. You just turned me down twice.
We don't
Ma'am
have
Grace
that.
Ma'am Grace had to force these beautiful, lovely children that you now currently have. Because if not for her,
We
Ma'am
don't
Grace,
have that because you know, guys, what happened after we had our first date, which is January 14. By the end of January, I moved in with him already.
she was taking. I did not have a vehicle because as a single person, I did not need a vehicle. I just got in the Grab or I walked.
Yeah.
No need.
Or
And
try.
then or trike. Sometimes not even trike. Like I was walking a lot. So then she was traveling from Mexico all the way to
Which is an hour
Florida
away.
on
An
the
hour
big-
and a
the
half
big-
away.
the big Jeep.
Jeep, yeah.
No, impossible. So as time went along, I had to make sure. Hey, what's up, guys? Entertaining story. Love you. Keep it up. Keep it up. They appreciate you. Thank you kindly. So, I mean, very quickly we figured this thing out. Shout out to the Fields. I'm here in BGC. What's up?
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Is it Tucker?
What's up, Todd?
Oh, yeah.
What up, Marty? So,
Hi, Todd.
okay, so now the first date within the month she's already moved in because she's traveling too far and I don't have a vehicle. That quickly became a thing because I really enjoyed her company. Okay, so
Because the
intern-
thing is right after my work, which is 7 p.m.
in between,
Yeah,
in
7
between each other.
p.m. I still have to
Coming to the house is
come
really
to
late.
his house. Yeah,
That was
and
the
then-
other thing too, honestly,
Yeah.
was that she was leaving so late from my house
Yeah.
to get on the jeepney to
And
drive
then I will get home
an
in
hour.
Mexico
Yeah, it
like
was impossible.
11
That wasn't
p.m.
happening. Wasn't happening. So okay, all right. So now we're getting to know each other. So let's fast forward through January. What happened in February?
I got pregnant. Gabi's, ano? Gabi's,
If we went on our first date January 14th, she came home from the work with a pregnancy test on
oh
February
no,
14th.
February 14 after
February
our date.
14th. After
So
the date.
he
okay.
arranged-
Oh, that's true.
He
Okay,
arranged
that's
a
true.
surprise
That's true. Okay.
for me, which is an all-day date. You know, the
We went
worst
horseback riding.
the worst part is he asked me to go shop and make dinner on Valentine's Day on my own. He gave me a nice lunch,
Okay.
and then during dinner he told me, maybe you just can go to the grocery
Now we
store.
spent so much. Okay, I wasn't even worried about the money. That wasn't the problem. My brain was burned out by that point. That was a lot. That was a
So
lot.
yeah, he
That was a
gave
lot.
me a chance to buy a pregnancy test. I just out of nowhere, I just think, I don't know. It's not my intention to buy, but I bought anyway.
And then
And then as soon as I got home, I took one test and ta-da, it's positive right away.
1 month.
1 month.
1 month. That's all it took. So I won't tell you the circumstances in detail of how we got to that point to begin with, because at mom's house is where things should not happen. But tonight, let's talk about it. I told her no. Okay, so now we're pregnant, and she's asking, "How do I feel?" And honestly, I was ready because I was looking for a real relationship. I was tired of being a bachelor. Even George Clooney got married. You get to a point where you're looking for a true companionship, someone that really understands you, right? And we were very compatible almost out of the gate. I mean, not the first day, but almost out of the gate. So we I was excited. I really was. And we talked about it, we discussed plans, and we set forth. So now we're living in a place that does not allow for children. Can't live there because as a bachelor it was great, but as a father
It
you
was a
can't live
nice
there.
place,
It was
but
very
they don't
nice.
allow children.
Oasis also. Shout out to Oasis
Yeah,
in
Oasis.
Philippines in Angela City. Can't stay there in certain areas as a bachelor or as a family man. You can only be a bachelor. So
So
or bachelorette, I guess. So then, okay, so now we're pregnant. What happens when this, what's happening?
and then we moved to a new place.
We had to find a new place.
We moved
Okay,
to a
we
new
moved
place.
pretty close to Des and
Yeah,
Diamond.
and then yeah,
And then we got to work. We had to learn each other. We went through some ups and downs, of course. We, had
we
a
got
place that
engaged
we got engaged first.
July 10, which
Shout out
is
to
his
Des.
birthday.
Shout out to Des. We got engaged at Amigos.
Amigo.
I was a surprise. She's a detective. There was no way for me to do it without her knowing. It may have seemed a little corny to do it in a taco restaurant, but trust me when I say if you've ever dealt with a Filipino before, you will know that they are. What's the detective show that you watch? The Japanese?
Detective Conan.
You can't hide anything. So the only way I could get away with it was to literally do it very random. And then only a handful of people knew. And
Shout out to Mom Grace for helping him
Yeah.
find the ring.
Grace hooked up everything. Grace is always hooking it up. So now we're engaged on my birthday. Her birthday's the next day, July 11th.
Actually,
7/11.
originally our plan is to get married by July.
Yeah, that was original.
July 10.
But things got weird because, we were pregnant and it was just a lot going on.
Yeah.
We just couldn't get it done.
So this we got married on a civil wedding September, but that's just out of nowhere decisions because of first of all I was pregnant and I'm going to give birth by October, which is my due date. So we have to get married before I will give birth.
Yeah.
So the paperwork will.
There will be no Jon Snows around here.
Yes. Especially in
There
the
will be no Jon
Philippines,
Snows.
they will give you a hard time if the baby will be born illegal or
Illegitimately.
Yeah. So we had to get married. Yeah.
So now we were planning on getting married anyway, but it was just difficult to do all at the same time. We got civilly married, and then in December after Gabby was born, we got married in a Christian wedding. And my mother came all the way from the States.
Originally supposed to be our wedding.
Yeah, it was
but
supposed
because
to be
of paperwork for our Gabi.
Mabuhay, Philippines. There's always something going on in the Philippines. Make things do. And they spelled my name incorrectly on our marriage certificate.
But it's fixed already.
But it took a year to fix.
It took a year.
And they made me pay for it.
1,200. 1,200.
Mabuhay, Philippines. Man, I'm looking forward to going back. I can't wait to go back to the Philippines. Okay, so we're coming back to the Philippines, guys. If you didn't know, what's up? What up? A year, bro.
Yep, it's a year, and it's just one letter.
One letter. It was one letter off. And if I had just kept my mouth closed and not said a damn word, the military in me, the everything must be perfect and correct, or everything burns out. You feel me? Rich knows because he's a vet too. But it took a year to get done.
Yeah. And even our baby Gabby's birth certificate took at least 6 months. Yeah. That's why we had it took us 8 months to fix his born abroad.
Anytime a government agency tells you we can't be held responsible for any errors or inconsistencies on the paperwork that we generate, something's going to go wrong. Guaranteed something is going to fail if before you even get your paper, the people that are making it are telling you something's going to break.
And it's annoying. I'm Filipino, but it's annoying when they said too bad, so sad.
Too bad, so sad.
We can do anything.
Okay, so we're going back to the Philippines. So guys, we're going back.
Yeah.
We miss the Philippines. I do. Yeah, they wanted it. Yeah. Just Rich, man, I tell you, man, it's one of the things,
he missed
bro.
the Philippines, but I will give him a month until he will start complaining about he wants to go out of the Philippines.
I miss the hospitality. I miss the Filipino hospitality. I really do. In the Asias, the Filipinos, for me, are really the ones that feel the most genuine. I enjoy the Asias, but in terms of just being accepted, I feel best.
Actually, here too, the only problem here is the language. Even if they want to communicate with you, they really can sometimes express
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, and I understand what you mean, but then that means you gotta really focus in on
Yeah,
learning,
Thai.
learning Thai, or not learning Thai, but learning English. But with that being said, we're talking about our relationship. Okay, so now we've got married in December. My mother came all the way from the States to hang out with us for a month and meet Gabby. And Gabby was a terror out of the gate. She
My
would not
mother,
let our mother, my
my
mother,
mother-in-law
hold
even,
her.
what's that?
Couldn't even hold her.
Yeah.
Wouldn't she'd lose her mind. Blah. The only person that could hold her was Julie and Julie's mother.
Yeah.
Only people.
And
So
my
then
mom.
she finally grew out of that, of course, but in the beginning she was completely attached. Completely attached. So okay.
And before my mother-in-law left to go back to the US,
Okay.
we found out I was pregnant.
Oh,
again.
I guess I gotta slow down for Frankie because I was gonna get to Frankie. So now this is January 2025. You know, our headphones will fix all that problem. Oh, is it loud in here or is it an echo? We're wearing the mics. Is it a feedback? Let me know what's going on because
Is it too loud?
maybe it's too loud. Is that what it is?
Am I laughing too hard?
No, I think maybe he's gonna say just like an echo or something. Our mics being next to each other. The translation. Oh, I get you. Okay, my bad. See, reading too much in it. He's saying you can put the headphones in, and the translation will do it for you in terms of being able to understand each other. What they're saying.
I see.
Mama lady was gonna buy some of those, and we told her no.
Yeah.
We may have to think about getting some of those.
Maybe.
Yeah, we may really think. Yeah, we may have to really consider getting some of those to tell you the truth.
The thing is, we don't like Apple products.
Yeah, I hate.
I'm not a fan of.
But there's like, if there's an Apple
Apple
product, there's definitely a better Android out there.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of Android
Yeah.
phones.
Much
I
better.
don't
Android.
like Apple.
Much better. The Galaxy.
I don't
at
know,
least.
maybe it's weird as a woman because the other woman like.
Yeah, no,
I like Google Pixel, the Google phone.
Yeah,
They have a very good review.
and we may actually end up getting some Google phones here in the next couple months because our phones need to be replaced. We've
They're
got 4
pretty beat
phones
up.
and all of them are beat up because
My
the kids
boy,
eat them. He's the little Baudelaire. He just eats everything, man. But okay. So now Frankie's here. January when we got it in the beginning, we thought he wasn't.
2024.
We said it was a scare. We thought it was a false positive,
Yeah.
but it was a positive.
But it was positive.
It was a positive. We found out
So
2 weeks later it was a positive.
We
Yeah.
had a back-to-back.
But okay, so I've got a conspiracy theory about
Actually,
single kid households.
There's some instances where we thought Gabby was a boy because on my ultrasound.
Oh man, we can't go through every story. We'll have to tell the story another day.
Okay,
We'll have to
you
tell
said
the-
it's ours. It's our story.
Yeah, but we don't want to tell it.
wait.
Okay, real
You
quick.
just cannot accept
Okay,
it because you thought it's your boy.
Okay, let's listen. Okay, really quick. Before we go to Frankie, let's put a pin in Frankie in January.
Oh.
We'll back up to Gabby's gender reveal. My wife is a nurse. She works in a hospital. She knows Ma'am Grace and people that work in the hospital. Ma'am Grace does ultrasound. We went in to Ma'am Grace to get her ultrasounds done. The whole time they're telling us it's a boy. It's a boy. Now they're joking but being serious at the same time because they know it's a boy. And they know my thing is that I want a 4th. They know I want a 4th bad.
But we got left to the second.
Okay, then so what happened? What tell the story.
Yeah, we had a gender reveal. The result was a boy. 2 weeks later, I had ultrasound again, and it's a girl. And it really is a girl. That's why Gabby is here. And he was so sad. He was so upset. That's why he don't want to talk about it. I still have the video. Maybe I will show. I will repost it.
Excuse me. I got this. Okay, so listen.
Wow, no. Yeah, it was funny, but it's not for him.
I really wanted my boy.
At least we
really
had
wanted
our
a
boy
boy.
now. And yeah, so
Hold on. I got nurses telling me it's a boy.
yeah, because we thought
We
also
went
it's a
to
boy.
a literal gender reveal. She's not telling the whole story. After gender reveal that the nurses and then Grace put together, they had 2 boxes. It was a gender reveal, boy and girl.
That was just
No,
one
one
box.
box, excuse me. It was 1 box hanging.
Yeah.
When I went to
There
open
was
it,
there was a balloon.
there was a balloon pink. There was a pink balloon in it.
Yeah. And
So I
there's
said,
like,
it's a girl.
yeah. But
But when you pull it down further,
there will be the
it
result.
says jokes.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Ah, my head says.
Which is the final result.
My head says I got my boy.
We were so happy.
Fast forward.
Fast forward 2 weeks later.
It's officially
a girl. Side eye. So yeah, it's officially a girl.
So let's fast forward back to Frankie.
Yes, and then so Frankie, yeah.
Let's fast forward back to Frankie. We got video. We've got video of them.
We will repost it.
So in girl, boy, girl.
We can repost it.
The doctor told me, I see your boy's eggs on Buhay, Philippines. So
it's a boy.
January. She's false pregnant. Pregnant. We're getting ready for our next baby.
Yeah.
Now I'm skeptical because I just know that this is going to be a girl. I know it's going to be a girl. Yeah. Good times. So I just knew it was going to be a girl. But I didn't want to know until the end.
He needed his daughter.
I didn't want to know to the end, and we got to Frankie, but of course I needed Gavin.
Yeah. So he don't want to do. We did not do any gender.
I think I needed Gabby first, to tell you the truth.
Huh?
I needed Gabby first
Yeah.
because for Gabby to be
the
baby girl, Gabby to be the baby girl would have been problems.
And she's the only granddaughter.
Yeah.
On his family.
Yeah, everybody. Well, between the siblings,
they're all boys.
My sister has 3 boys.
Yeah.
So Gabby's the only girl. Okay.
So he didn't want to do any gender reveal again,
No
which
more
is
gender
we did
reveals.
not do. He
No
don't
more
want
gender
any ultrasound also. He
No
wanted
ultrasounds.
to do to wait until
No
he was
ultrasound.
born. But of course, as a mother, I want to know.
Man, how does this stuff happen to anybody else but me? How does anybody else have these stories but me? Nobody else.
What did you say?
Fine. At the finish line. I didn't want to.
Not just
No, but I
that. We
don't.
still have a problem. So Frankie was born September 18. So everything was fine in the hospital. We got his name done. He was the 4th. And then a month later, the hospital called me, telling us they can't do the 4th.
I'm going to try not to break this pencil because I like this pencil.
Because we are in the Philippines and he needs to take the mother's surname as his middle name.
There is no getting around not taking the mother's surname.
In the Philippines.
It's mandatory.
Yeah.
Mandatory. I'll never, you see what he said? I'll never have another child in the Philippines.
So
Never.
the thing they asked me if he can be the 4th, if we will remove the
Let's back up a little bit. Okay, so
name.
now we've already put together and established how much I wanted a boy.
Yeah.
And how much I wanted that boy to be my 4th.
Yeah.
So now he's here, and now he can't be the 4th.
4th, yeah.
He's now D. Frank Alfonso.
McCartney. Yeah. So we removed the 4th.
I can't wait to get back to the Philippines, man. I don't know why I left in the first place. I really don't. I don't know. But the visa here in Thailand, man, is just too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's too
we
much.
love being here, but at the same time,
the visa's too much.
Just.
I don't feel like going through it anymore.
We're on education visa, but we have to extend every 3 months still.
And so paying for the privilege to stay, to pay for the privilege to stay it's all good. We'll go back to the Philippines for a while.
Because even
We'll
in the
bounce back and
Philippines,
forth.
even if in the Philippines, if he will enter there as a tourist, he can stay in the Philippines for 3 years
Yeah.
just to extend every 2 months. But because of me, he
Come
can
over,
stay.
Fields. You gonna come over, man? Don't, man. Stay here. We'll come back and visit. We'll come back here. We'll come back here instead because it's much better here when it comes to the convenience. I know my wife would have never known had she never come here because it's hard to explain to people. But the differences in countries and just understanding cultural differences. You know, if you've never seen it, you don't know. So me being well traveled, I see these differences and you get accustomed to better things. Well, now that we're here, man, there's no way that I'm not coming back, but to
Everything
stay
here
full
is
time.
very convenient
Can't stay full time. Just can't do it, man. So
for
we'll go
vacation,
back.
especially now it's high season.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
especially
tourists,
yeah, yeah.
so we
Yep.
can just.
We'll head back to the Philippines for a little bit, and I'll be able to get my spousal visa. And it sounds like maybe the boy's gonna get up here soon. Was that him? Oh, okay. We'll get my spousal visa,
We
and
applied
then we'll be able
for
to come back here
for my
too.
CR1.
Yeah, but if they get
Yeah.
pregnant. Yeah, we ain't getting pregnant.
We're done.
We're done. We're done. That back to
We're
back thing
done
was
back to
rough.
back.
It's so being funny, but I'm being honest too. It was weird seeing my wife at her regular weight, not just being a woman with a bowling ball attached to her for the first time in 2 years. When we met each other, she was literally pregnant the month we met each other, and then she was pregnant for 2 years straight. So it was weird seeing her for the first time when she wasn't. It's like, what's weird? What's
But I
going on?
cannot
Like,
get pregnant.
what's going on? So
I
to go
cannot
back
get pregnant again.
to go back to that.
The doctor told me at least
Yeah,
2 to 4
good.
years.
We're good. Yeah,
But we're done.
I like also that was when you took me out of my thought. Let me go back to it.
What is it?
I have a conspiracy theory about single kid households.
Oh,
That single kid households
there
are very
spoiled.
not just spoiled, but beyond that. These are the types of children that go on to be sociopaths,
Oh,
psychopaths,
psychopaths. Like
serial
someone I
killers,
know.
serial killers. And this is my conspiracy theory, so don't hold it against me. But when you don't have to grow up and share, when you don't have to learn how to socialize, and everything is given to you because the resources from both parents are fully focused on you, you have no choice but to kind of be a bit arrogant, and so that's what happens with I think in single parent household or single kid household.
Plus,
That's my
we're
conspiracy theory.
imagining right now if Gabby's the only.
And then two, she would not have as much fun with
Fun.
just us.
But at least right now, even if they fight a lot.
Her and Frankie are perfect for each other.
Yeah.
They're basically Irish twins.
They care for each other.
They care for each other. They really do. Gabby loses her mind anytime somebody takes Frankie.
Yeah.
Someone picks up Frankie, she's like, we will box.
Yeah.
We'll fight you. So it's a good thing. But I do think that most single kid households, those kids just turn out to be
Our salt and pepper babies.
Yeah, we needed two back to back. We needed them back to back. So yeah, that's my conspiracy theory.
He agrees.
Yeah, Rich knows what's up, man. Yeah, single kids, man, they just turn into little brats, man.
Yeah.
They just don't socialize well. They think they turn into little Cartmans. they turn into Cartmans, man. This is just my thought. So all right, so thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna try to make this more of a thing where we come on live on YouTube. We've been doing this a lot on TikTok. But my TikToks have been more dedicated to veterans. And so when we get on the TikToks, more people kind of jump in and ask a lot more veteran questions. We wanted to come on to YouTube and be able to give people as much knowledge and information as possible. It's not just from our story, but to say, listen, man, this is a way to get out of the matrix, get out of the States, and really find somewhere else to be. I always say, go where your money's treated best.
Yeah.
And if that's
especially if you're a veteran.
Especially if you're a veteran. So we're hoping to set this up here so that veterans can come through here. Rich, being honest, man, we got the vehicle here. We've got the house set up. And then so when you guys come and visit, it'll be at a very discounted rate. And then we'll be able to help each other, not only, like I said, get in our claims properly, but to find some peace while we do it, because I know for my biggest problem, knock off my mic here, my biggest problem was is that trying to find that peace while working it, finding that peace while going through my claim was the biggest hurdle because the States is so loud. It's just so loud there. So on top of the idea of the fact that medical in the
They
States
have a very
is,
nice
please, man, you're talking
healthcare
about
here.
going to see a doctor in the States compared to here is night and day difference.
Not
I
a
mean, I
lot
know
of
you.
questions. They will only ask you for your personal information, but
Well, even so, I know my wife hasn't been to the States yet, but she has no idea what it costs to go to the doctor, just to walk
In the
into the
US.
emergency room in the US.
that's
We-
why you pay
We went to the
insurance.
doctor here with Gabby. She got bitten by something. We're not sure what it was, but we went to the doctor and we were in and out within an hour and a half, and it cost us 125 US dollars. And so you couldn't even walk into a US hospital for less than 125. To walk into the door, they're going to charge you that. So it's like the medications, some medications cost more than 125. So for us to get everything we needed, here it's like, guys, man, it's almost a no-brainer. But I know my biggest hurdle leaving the States, insurance is like 400 a month, 400 US a month, insurance a month. I tell you, it's crazy expensive. So then my biggest hurdle leaving the States was the travel, was the flight, was trying to get everything in order to make sure that I made it safely, man. That was a whole other story in itself. When I left the States, I almost didn't make it. They almost did me like a Home Alone, almost kicked me off the plane because I didn't have an up-to-date 24-hour COVID test. So I had to literally run out of LAX
That was
and go get a COVID test to run back, and I made it by literally 15 minutes. He got on the plane.
that was
Boy, it
4
was
years
insane,
ago.
and that was 4 years ago, and I haven't come back since. But
Yeah.
I want to help people, other veterans, be able to get out of the States in a much more natural way. Because when I left, it was a scorched earth.
Like we said,
I burned
especially if
everything
you're
down,
veterans, your money is very valuable
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I think the benefit of having monthly income that you don't have to worry about struggling for, you get out of that struggle mode and start to thrive. That's a much better situation for your mental. And here's well for me, because I know for me, the hypervigilance and being out in public a lot, but here it's a much more natural thing. It feels easier to do, honestly, simply because things actually kind of work the way that they're supposed to. So anyway, the whole thought process is to get you guys to come out here and be able to experience some peace and hopefully get your claim done properly the first time. So my wife, the soon to be nurse.
And you start your BRNE soon.
Wow. It's gonna my soon to be nurse who's gonna be able to wear those scrubs. I'm gonna say I married a nurse.
It's always been my dream to have a nursing
She will
degree.
be taking her 35, chapter 35
certified
DEA
DEA.
benefits. And she will be
Thanks
getting
to my husband for the benefits.
welcome to what's the song? Welcome to my man. I don't know.
What can I say? Except you're welcome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Maui.
So now Moana, aka Julie Pie, will be going to school here soon. We'll be headed back to the Philippines so that she can start school.
We will go back to the
Yeah, I'm actually, if you can see the board
BRNE.
behind me, my BRNE board, so I don't forget things, because I will forget things. It's
That's
filled
our
out
daily reminder.
so that I can stay on schedule, stay on task, and get this thing done so I can get into school and really start to get my degree. Because I feel like I'm not a big fan of the do as I say, not as I do idea. I want my children to have the option to go to school if they want to, but I can't tell them that they should or shouldn't, send them in the right path if I haven't done it myself. So I got to hold myself accountable if I plan on holding them accountable. And so I hope that, the both of us very soon will hold our full degrees. I'm going for my BA in arts for elementary education. And I will be going to Western Governors University online. And my wife will be going back to the Philippines to go to Oh, she has her own board.
Either
She had her stuff up
I'm
here
still
before.
checking schools, but I have three choices. So
Okay.
so once it's confirmed, so my choices are, of course, one, AUF, Angeles University Foundation, Holy Angel College, or Systems Plus. It's my list. Systems Plus is my least choice. So, but the thing is, Systems Plus is for sure that
I don't like Systems Plus, but
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. And then, so what are you going to get your degree in?
nursing.
Nursing what? BA nursing? BA what? Do you know the
It's in
exact
the
degree?
Philippines when you said nursing, Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
There we go.
It's
So
unlike in the US, you have like what is it in the US?
I'm not sure the nursing degrees in the US.
In the
Actually, our president just declared that nursing degrees in the US are no longer degrees.
Oh yeah.
He said they're just certifications.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Because in the Philippines, if you study 4 years, then it depends. Once you're finished, if the hospital will train you to ICU nurse, operate a surgical nurse, and then you can take the USRN exam for you to become a US nurse.
Well, that's the goal. We hope to get back to
Yeah.
the States eventually,
That's
but
why I want to study. In
we
the
won't be staying
Philippines.
there. So one of the benefits, of course, of being
Thank you so
100% P&T veteran is that we have the ability to use our our VA loan, home loan. And my goal is to continue what we're doing here in the States as well.
Also in the Philippines.
And also in the Philippines. Yeah, that's our next step is to go back to the Philippines and replicate
What
in
we
the
do
Philippines.
here,
And then after the Philippines, we will be going back to the States. Now, there may be a caveat to that. It may be a smarter idea for my wife to focus in on school and then continue her business that she has right now, because she has a business in the Philippines.
My son
It's
is
a
not
legit
in-
finish. No, it's more than just a sorry store. My wife actually has a legit business like an LLC in the Philippines. So she has multiple. You were selling healthy meals. You were selling healthy meals. So her business. What's the name of the business?
The name of my business is Julie Pie's Healthy Meals and Treats.
There we go. So she has an actual business. It may be better for us to focus in a LLC, right? So I think for her, I know she wants to help with what we've got going on in terms of this here, but it could also be beneficial for us to sit and find out how well this works before we run into the Philippines to get it done. But her business is legit in the Philippines. She's registered.
But
she's been making money.
We need to renew the registration.
Yeah, we
once
gotta go fix some
get,
things in the fields.
yeah,
We gotta go back and take care of some
we're
things we've been going
gone
for.
a year almost.
Yeah, we gotta go back
Next
and do some
month
stuff.
will be 1 year here, February 9th.
Yeah. So we'll go back and take care of some stuff. So that's our timeline up until this point, right? From us meeting each other all the way to we're here right now. We've been here for a year. We've been here on our EDU visa, but I'm going to be honest. I'm not a fan of Thai. I'm tone deaf. So trying to talk in my mind.
At least you can introduce yourself.
Cow. Nah,
Introduce yourself.
I don't hear it. Pom Chu Di Krap. Oh, see, I do remember. And Myro.
I don't know. Means that
That's my biggest.
my room.
Myro, I don't know anything. I'm confused, but
Beautiful.
I'm just.
Beautiful.
Swai Ma.
Yeah. Swai
Ma.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Krap. Yeah, krap. Yeah. For females is ka. For males is krap.
Ka.
Yeah, ka. Okay, so okay, I'll get it here. But anyway, I didn't want to learn. I'm okay. I'll get the headphones.
We have school every Wednesday.
We started out okay.
Friday.
We started out well.
Now
And
we're not attending at all.
we quickly fell off. Oh my goodness, we quickly fell off. But we still do listen in, but we no longer participate.
Right.
We just listen. So, and then with the summertime too, lots of people have been taking it off. Most people don't even show, man. It is what it is. But they record it for us and we listen and follow up after that. So it's been fun out here, but the visa is just too difficult. And I'm going to be honest too, I'm not a fan of what's going on in their politics right now. And I won't get into that at all. I very much so will not put anything like that on camera because I know how these things work out here. But just the overall instability, I don't enjoy. I'm okay. I'm going to be to a point where regardless of how much I enjoy myself out here, we really got to find somewhere else to be. Maybe Philippines or maybe we'll go check out Vietnam.
I want to check out Spain.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's get into it on the Spain thing, my love.
Yeah, I
Are you
really want
Spanish?
to check. I think I have a little bit of maybe 1/4.
What do you mean, Alfonso?
Yeah, my great grandparents are half Spanish.
Alfonso?
Alfonso. That's
My
why our
damn
last name
son's
is
name is Alfonso.
Yeah.
I know that's
Plus
Spanish.
Filipino can stay if you stay in Spain for 2 years, you can have your citizenship, Spanish citizenship.
So they have started not an amnesty program, but basically a program that allows for Filipinos to stay in the country for 2 years,
For 2 years.
and to gain citizenship. Due to their Spanish heritage. Spain is definitely cool. That's what's up. So we got to go check it out. And I tell
Healthcare
her,
is good too.
see,
I heard.
and once again, go where your money's treated best,
Yeah.
because if you're stuck in one place like the States and you think that there's no other places in the world, you're going to find out, well, you probably won't find out that there was much better out there for you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you never tried anything else. So we're going to go check out Spain.
Check out Spain. We definitely.
Love to know where the
But
Alfonso came from. We'll go find
He
Alfonso's.
likes to go back to New Zealand.
So my wife's bucket list is,
Number 1, Switzerland.
and my bucket list is New Zealand. I went to New Zealand for 2 weeks when I was very young in my first travels, and it took me 24 hours to get there. And not only was it a holiday, so everything was closed, but I ended up losing my debit card while I was there too. So I ended up stuck in a lot of ways. Anyway, so I'm not touch my mic, but New Zealand for me. So okay, but
It's not
Spain,
the first time it happened. He always loses debit
I
card.
always lose my debit card. So if you know anything about U.S. Western ATM machines, which I always lose my debit card at the ATM machine.
Yeah.
When you put your card in, you go through your process. It'll say how much money you need. It spits out your money. It spits out your card, and it spits out your receipt in that order. It spits your money out. It spits your card out. It spits your receipt out. Here, it does the exact opposite. It spits your money out, and then it gets you a receipt, and then it'll take 3-5 seconds to give you your card back. Give me my damn card back. I got my money in my head. I got what I came to do. I accomplished what I came to do. I forget the card immediately.
In the Philippines, money first, and then your card, and then your receipt.
Sometimes.
No,
not every time.
Oh,
some of the banks are still Eastern.
Every time I withdraw money in the Philippines,
It is a 90-10 crapshoot in the Philippines. That is going to be Western, and you're going to get it in the order that I'm accustomed to. So I've never lost my card in the Philippines because it normally always comes out that way.
Mm-hmm.
Here on the other end, a lot of these damn ATM machines pump out your receipt before it gives you your damn card back. So it's on the bucket list. Please, I still have your card. That's what's up, man. I already canceled it. And so it's all good too, because now I got to figure out how to get another card, because my card for the U.S. doesn't work at all. No, none of the ATM machines. Capital One went over to Pulse, Discover. No one takes Discover. So I got to get a whole new bank, and I think that's either going to be Navy Federal or SoFi. Anyway, that's besides the point.
And you will go back to the U.S. soon.
We're going to go back to the Philippines. We're going to focus in on my wife becoming the
See?
most beautiful nurse I've ever met in my life.
And
And
you don't
getting
wanna
her
date the nurse.
business, and I didn't, but she opposites attract, right? Opposites attract. And I found a caring nurse. And so I know that having someone that cares for me like a nurse is exactly what I was looking for as a wife. It really is. Because I'm a big kid. I'm a big baby.
He's my old.
I hurt myself a lot.
He's my old.
I hurt myself. I got a TBI going on right now. I hurt myself very much often. So to have a nurse in the house is a beautiful proposition. Maybe not a Western nurse, but you know, yeah, he needs to because I hurt myself constantly. Boy, I tell you, I turn corners and just run into things. Clumsy is my Spanish name. If I was Filipino and I was going back to Spain, my surname would probably be Clumsy. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the Philippines, spend some time on focusing on my wife and making sure that she has all the things
And
that
we have to
she
continue
looks.
RCR1 application.
Yep, that's so once
Spousal
again we're gonna
visa.
focus in on my wife. We're gonna work on her CR1 application so that she can go to the States.
We tried here, but it's just difficult here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem here always, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go back to the fields, take care of us for a little bit for a year or two, head back to the States. I got to go back to the States to take care of some things. I got my passport renewed online, so it's all good. But I still got to go back to the States to handle all the stuff that, like I said, I left on the scorched earth policy. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. You come into the room. Let us know where you're at. Let us know where you're from. We are in Krabi, Thailand right now. We're in Thailand, and it's like 9:55 at night. We're getting ready to go to bed because the kids are already asleep, but we're gonna. When are you planning on going live? Oh, so that's what we were talking about before. But yeah, so okay, so real quick. My wife is finally coming to a point where she recognizes that she likes this.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for a while. And I've tried to get her into it.
If you want to.
So now she's got to get it done.
If you want to see us more often, you should follow us to TikTok.
Okay, on
and
TikTok
Facebook.
and Facebook. But what times? Answer the question.
The Green Acres family.
Yep.
Usually my husband.
What's up, Mark? What's up? Yep, exactly. So, okay, answer the question. Answer the question. What was the
When
question?
are you
When are we
planning?
gonna go
So
live?
usually my husband do live every Sunday,
Wednesdays.
Western
Sundays,
time,
Wednesdays,
8 p.m.
and Thursdays.
Thursdays, 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Yes.
But that's for the veterans.
Veterans.
That's just for veterans.
Yes.
Most Sundays are for the families too.
Family,
But,
yeah.
okay, then, but for us as a couple, learning, our family ways.
Today is Wednesday, so we do it every Wednesday, 9 p.m.
Okay, there we go,
9
guys.
there.
So we're gonna hold Julie Pie to it.
Mhm.
Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be here taking questions, and hopefully you'll be able to ask us things that we'll be able to really help you out with, because that is the goal. It's to not just ask questions, but to really get you out of the States and to be able to travel around and really see what's going on. Oh yeah, what's up, bro? And then see really what's going on around the world, because I tell you, man, to be out of the West for me was a beautiful thing. I really needed to find some peace, and a lot of that was based around the fact that the West is just too expensive. And then so being able to have the ability to bring my Western income to the East really has put us in a better position, and I hope that we can bring it to many other people as well. Yep, we just want to give back as much as possible. So if you know any veterans out there that not only need help with their VA claim, but they want to be able to find some peace just to relax and sit back and really focus in on getting this thing done right, let them know. Let them know. Share this with them. We want to help as many veterans as possible. What does it say? Deal. I'm gonna try to get on TikToks a lot. Yep. So my TikTok is d.helps.vets, and I go live every Sunday for lifestyle, not just family. I want Julie to be included as well, but I want more families of veterans out there to know how they can help their veteran, but also how they can help themselves. Because if my wife hadn't really done some research on her Chapter 35 DEA benefits, she wouldn't be where she's at right now. Yeah, well, okay, so give me a second. So I really wanted my wife to be able to take advantage of these benefits, and we want you guys to do the same. So on Wednesdays is Self-Advocacy Wednesdays, SAW, SAW, Self-Advocacy Wednesdays, and then Thursdays are our Tactical Thursdays, where we really break down the VA claim process step by step. Okay, so please share, guys, because we appreciate you. Thank you kindly. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I truly do want to help every veteran out there to go through the system the way that I did. Man, I would never wish that on another person. I would never wish having to go through the VA system the way that I did on another person. I had a lot of very low lows with the VA. And my goal and my mission is to make sure that no other veteran has to go through that, because there's so many of us out there. 22 a day is what they say. But I know that they're more than that, because there's a lot of us out there that don't report. There's a lot of us out there who leave in the way that I almost left. So what I'm saying is that I've been through this. I want to take care of as many veterans as possible, and I want you to share this with as many veterans as possible, because our goal and our mission is to make sure we take care of each other, plain and simple. So, okay, let's get into it. Still trying to get my Filipino wife independent. Oh, on your VA benefits. Whoa, it's hard because she doesn't have an SSN. It is, but there is a way around that.
I don't have SSN too.
Also, does not have an SSN. Please reach out to me, bro. And I tell you this. The VA does not make this easy on purpose, and you won't know how to add your foreign spouse to your VA benefits on purpose. They don't want you to know, and so it's a process. Please holler at me, because it's a little bit of doing, but once you learn how to do it, it makes it much easier in the future. And so we're even going through the issue of learning FMP, the Foreign Medical Program, because that's an issue all in itself as well. Trying to truly get reimbursed from the VA is a pain. So we just pay out of pocket. It's just much easier. I don't even wait for the VA to try to reimburse. I just go ahead and get it done on my own. So please reach out to me, because I definitely want to make sure that you get your dependents added, and know it doesn't matter if they're biologically yours and they have a birth certificate. Does not matter if they have a passport or a social. They can be added to your dependency through compensation for the VA.
Maybe if you're applying for your newborn citizenship, your wife can reach me.
See,
I can walk her through all the process, because we've done that twice.
Yep, done it for both.
And I think I'm expert already.
Well, the first one was a pain,
but
the second one was not so bad.
Just a month.
We've gotten much better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
your wife can reach me either TikTok or Facebook. The Green Acres at the Green Acres family through Facebook, and TikTok Pinay in Thailand.
Let's see if I can add.
The Green Acres.
She won't be in Thailand soon. She's gonna have to change her name, I think.
I think I will keep it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're coming back. We will come back here. So
yeah, fine. The Green Acres family. I gotta learn how to spell Green Acres. I spelled it wrong earlier because I was trying to fix something and I was moving too fast. So Green Acres family is the 2. Oh, and then for me at d.helps.vets on all platforms. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. If you know a vet that needs some assistance with their claim, D helps.
I already helped 2 of my friends processing their born abroad.
Yep, DL's best
And
at
it took them a month. Just quick.
gmail.com. Got to figure out, see, we're going to work on these things because I don't know how to pin this stuff. I don't know how to make it easier for you guys to click on it and see it, or if it stays there or not. But yeah, oh, we're an hour there. We're an hour,
Yeah,
an hour
we're
into it.
an hour.
Okay, so we only plan on being here for an hour tonight, guys. Plus, the kids are gonna get up here soon and come looking
Especially
for
our
us,
boy.
especially the boy, because he will wake up without Julie being somewhere in the immediate vicinity. So we will be back here Wednesday
Next
nights
Wednesday,
at, ooh, ooh.
9 p.m.
See, everybody, hold on for a second, because the people we're talking to are in Thailand with us,
Yeah.
and it is Wednesday night here.
Yes.
So it's not Wednesday night in the US.
It's
It's Wednesday,
Tuesday.
it's Wednesday morning
Wednesday
in the
morning, 9
US.
a.m. Yeah.
So we'll be here Wednesday morning,
U.S. time.
Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. And we'll be here Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, 9 p.m.
And
for all of our
Wednesday
Eastern
evening, Philippine time, 10
10 p.m. Philippines, 10
10
p.m.
p.m.
Philippines,
Philippine
right?
time.
Yeah. So we look forward to seeing you guys, man. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, because we got so many other stories. We've been through so much and dealt with so much over the last 2 years. We really want to keep you guys informed and keep you posted.
And
So
help you.
yeah, thank you kindly. We'll see you next week in stream. Peace. All right.